Okay, so my build video series. Yesterday I tore the whole bike down. I had a bad SD card. I lost all that footage. So we're going to pick up in the middle. I'm using my pro camera, my Canon X10, for doing all my video now. And I'm sorry for the background noise, but I got to keep the heaters going in here to keep it somewhat warm enough to be able to do things. And I'm going to try and videotape as I go along. I'm going to pull the camera off the tripod and just show you what's been done so far, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so everything's been torn down. All the body work, everything, there's a big pile of parts over there. But yeah, we got the radiator drained out. We did the canister delete, so all of this area here is now open. And we got quite a bit more to do. Today I'm going to be working on the brake lines, the rear sets, and the exhaust. Let's see here. Turn this on just so you can see. I've got the blackout plate installed, and I was a little bit worried about the nuts holding the flanges on for the headers because they got quite a bit of surface rust. However, I soaked them down with PB Blaster last night, and they loosened right up nice and easy. So we should be in good shape with that. I've got the Robum Engineering recovery tank mounted already. Really haven't done much else other than the main teardown. I'm going to go ahead and do the rear sets first while the stock exhaust is still on here, because it'll be easier to jack it up just to take some of the pressure off the swing arm pivot. And once I get those on, then I'll do the exhaust and brake lines. So that's pretty much where we're at today, and I'll try and get video as I go along. Alright, we just had lunch, had a really good morning. We've got the Woodcraft rear sets all mounted up, GP shift, ready to go. And I've got the ABS delete. I've got all the plugs in. You can see the plugs on the ABS pump. Let's see, we got the exhaust on. The Hindle exhaust. I've got the springs on the front, and I've got them safety wired. Hopefully you can see that. And we go back to the Hindle canister. The front brake line is giving me headaches. This is the Spiegler single line from the Master with a split, and I have no idea how to route this thing. You have to twist and bend, and it's almost like they put the T on backwards. I don't know what's going on with that. So that's the first major issue I've had with this build. But I'm going to get the radiator back on, get the airbox back on, and get the race ECU in it, and probably give it its first fire up. So stand by, we'll get that going here shortly. Alright guys, moment of truth, 2 days of work. Got the Woodcraft rear sets, the exhaust. Man, just so much work today, and I'm sorry I didn't get more videos of it, but we're going to fire it up. And I've got to let it run for about 15 minutes to break in the exhaust. Wow, that sounds good. It sounds really good. Alright, we'll be back. It sounds mean, there's no doubt about that. But Hindles always work pretty loud. Let's see. Yeah, it's only been running about 5 minutes. going off. So that's going to wrap it up for part one. Sorry I didn't get to do a really in-depth build on this. Once I start turning wrenches on the bike, I just keep going. I don't stop to do the videos. It's tough when you're doing the work and then trying to film it as well. I never really meant it to be a DIY anyway. However, hopefully I'll be fitting the bodywork on this coming weekend. I've got the hot bodies, Aprilia bodywork for it. So I'll try and do some video on that because there's really nothing out there showing how the bodywork gets fitted on the 660 from Hot Bodies. So I'll try and do a little bit more of that, and I'm also going to highlight all the other stuff. Today I picked up the rest of my parts up at Rob's Dyno Service. I've got the Woodcraft switches, left and right hand side, Woodcraft engine protection. What else did I pick up from him today? That was pretty much it. I got the steering stabilizer mount on. I got the clip-ons on. I got the Woodcraft upper triple clamp on, and I'm making a lot of progress. So I'll try and highlight some of the things that I've done today in a video. And I'll put that in part two, as well as fitting the bodywork. But it's coming together really great. Really going to be happy with this bike, and I can't wait to get it out on the track. Hey, if you like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the bell for notifications, and also a thumbs up helps the algorithm. If you're out there riding on twos, since we have no snow up here in the Northeast, good for you. Keep the shiny side up, rubber side down. As always, have yourself a great day.